What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video. It has been crazy so far. There is so much stuff to grind, but one of the most important things to grind, in my opinion, is within the XP reward path, and that is the evolution players. And today I'm going to talk about how you guys can get this done really fast. This can be done in really under an hour. It is very, very easy to get these evolution players, how to actually get them throughout, like what should you do, whether it be the missions, the moments, the collect or the exchange mission, and then which of those XP reward path evolution players should you be taking first at your level 10 bronze pick. But before we get into that one, make sure to leave a like down below on this video. Definitely helps out the channel a ton. Subscribe if you guys have not yet. Gonna have a ton of videos out on MLB 20 this year. I cannot wait. So if you guys want to see a bunch of tips, gameplays, and everything under the sun, it's going to be on this channel. But let's go ahead and get started. Of course, you have to get to level 10 bronze. That is very easy. I'm going to have a video talking about XP soon, but I would just say for now, play a couple missions, do a couple collections, and you're going to get to level 10 bronze probably within an hour or two, and it is very easy. So once you get there, you're going to get this pack having either a rookie 79 Pudge, Dennis Eckersley, Eddie Mathews, or a bronze Carlos Gonzalez. Now, of course, just as the XP reward path worked last year, you're going to have a choice at all of these at some point. This pack is going to appear once again at level 10 silver, and then so on and so forth throughout the rest of the XP reward path. Now, first, talking about which of these players you guys should be taking, I picked Eddie Mathews. That is who I think is the best in my opinion. You're going to find it over in programs down to player programs. First, we're going to look at Dennis Eckersley. My main problem with this card is just that I think hitters are a little bit more important than one reliever right now, and also he doesn't throw that hard. 92 miles per hour, top out at maybe 94. Great per nines, 105 hit 9, 108 walk 9, 98 K per 9. I just think offensive players are a little bit more important right now, so that's where I'm going to focus my priority, but he's definitely my number 2 pick right behind Eddie Mathews. Carlos Gonzalez, obviously not the best cargo card we're going to get this year. Not bad, 104, 94 contact, 74, 81 power, great arm strength, 93 gold defense, 73 speed. I like his swing. I just don't think he's the best option right here. And then finally, Eddie Mathews is my, like I said, my favorite. That I did pick him. 105 and 84 power, 89 vision. That is super important. Of course, right now you're probably playing on all-star difficulty. You're probably not in World Series yet, but still really good vision for when you do get into those higher difficulties. Silver defense, 80 arm strength, 50 plus speed, 85 contact against righties, and like I said, 105 power against them. Can also play in left field if you really do fancy. And then finally, Yvan Rodriguez, pretty good, mid-80s power, 62 76 power against lefties, 90 plus vision, diamond defense with 85 block and 70 speed at catcher. That's very good, except I think you want to be using your created player as your catcher for now. So that is why I picked Eddie Mathews, and I think he's the best go out of these. Now, in order to get this card, like I said, it is not going to take you much time at all. There's 2 stages. The first stage is a bunch of moments, and we're going to take a look at those right here. I didn't really find any of these moments particularly challenging. Of course, sometimes they are going to stoop you. There are going to be some annoying moments that for whatever reason you just cannot pass, but here they are, tally 2 hits for the most part. And I will reiterate from last year, if you guys are having trouble getting a home run, this is rookie difficulty. What I want you guys to do is back out and go to your settings, and I think you should go on a different hitting setting, and that is going to be directional hitting. You're probably using PCI, I would assume, if you're watching this video, but directional hitting on rookie to hit a home run is really going to help you out. All you have to do is go over to directional right there. I already finished it, so I'm not going to save it as that. But what you're going to do then, so Eddie Mathews, of course, being a lefty, just move your analog stick pointed out towards right field, and you're just going to try and have good timing. And if you get it right, you're probably going to hit a home run. You can also power swing if you want. You just don't have to worry about measuring and up as you would previously. That's the main thing that we're focusing on. So I tried it last year when I had some trouble with those single home run missions, and it really did help me out. So make sure and give it a try if you have not yet. That one is coming up right there. Tally 3 hits and 1 extra base hit. Not much else to tell you, but if you still want to use directional hitting, if you really did like it throughout this moment, then keep on trying. This is all pretty low difficulty stuff. You're not going to need to have precise placement with the PCI. So if you don't want to do that, don't worry about it. Use directional. Otherwise, just be patient and wait for them to throw the fastball. He is going to crush it, and especially early on with this new perfect system, that's the strong suit pitch. I've noticed that you get it a lot. Tally 2 extra base hits, same thing right there. Another home run on rookie difficulty with 2 extra base hits. Do directional. I would recommend that. Hit 1 home run right there, and then at some point, I think we went into stage 2. So let's go back and look at that. Quickly back into the player programs, because the first stage you need to pass in order to move on to stage 2. So the 100th career home run is the last moment within the first stage, and then once you get to stage 2, this is where you kind of have a choice into what you can do to progress in order to get your grand reward, which is your evolution diamond player at the end. So I absolutely recommend to do the rest of the moments. I don't think they're entirely that difficult. I didn't realize you could do that. That's pretty sweet. You learn something new every day. So this one is a 4-game moment. I'm going to go more in depth once I do my moment tip video, but the dashboard method does still work. Basically, what I mean by that is you go into a game, you're on this multi-game moment, right? And the reason the dashboard method is so good, that say for example you have played 3 games, you need 2 hits and 1 extra base hit left. If you don't get that, let's say you're on your, what would probably be your last at bat, it's a 7th inning or so, you still have 2 hits to go, back out of the game. Basically just go to the menu, hit the PlayStation button and close application and go back in, and it will save and restore your progress. So once you get to that same moment again, it's still going to be 1 game remaining, tally 2 hits and 1 extra base hit. The reason why this is not just resetting multi-game moment, which so many people said it was last year, what you need to understand is you're keeping your progress, so you don't have to do all those games over again. So if you get it down to a finite amount of hits or extra base hits, you just have to do that 1 more time, and you can do that as many times as you would like. Dashboarding still does work, so that is very effective. And in the same regard for a multi-game moment, if you go into your first game and you don't get a hit, just at that point reset the moment, because there's no point. You're just going to make it tougher on yourself throughout the rest of it. This one right here, 40 home run season, tally 3 hits and a home run, pretty self-explanatory, straightforward. And then this one, 3 innings, you need to score 3 runs and hit 1 home run before you make 9 outs. So this is going to be in showdown style. And once again, I did not find this all that difficult. You have a pretty good team. Just wait for the fastball, wait for your pitch, be patient, and you will cream them quite easily. So with that being said, those are your moments. That's going to give you what would that be, 6? That's going to give you halfway progress in stage 2. You can see right there, there are 20 that you have to earn within stage 2 in order to get the card. And then what I would recommend here in stage 2 for your missions is just to do the exchange. Tally extra base hits with third baseman online. That could take a little while. Tally RBIs with Braves players. This can be done offline against the CPU. If you're really tight on stubs, go ahead and do this one instead of this. All you will have to do is get some common, get some Braves players, play on rookie against the computer, and just go at it. It doesn't matter if they're really great players, you'll still be able to hit pretty well with those cards. But exchanging the first baseman and third baseman is what I would recommend. Unfortunately, I can't show you exactly what I'm talking about because I've already completed it. But let's just look at Carlos Gonzalez, for example, because I believe the numbers are all the same for these. So it is going to be 30,000 exchange points that you're going to have to get to finish off off the Diamond Evolution player, rather. And for Eddie Mathews, that's going to be third baseman that you're going to be looking at. And what I would exchange for him is going to be low bronzes. That's the ones that I've been looking at. So just set your filter to 74 overalls, move it over to third baseman, hit live series. And I recommend low bronzes, 74, 73, 72 overalls. You can kind of adjust based on what you want to do. I sometimes prefer 74s. There's only 2 74 overall, so I would probably focus on this one right here. Asdrubal Cabrera goes for 87 stubs, so 30,000 exchange points. I can't see how many you're going to need because once again, I can't go into that, but low bronzes is what you're going to exchange in order to make progress on that. And once you finish that, you're going to be able to get yourself a pretty damn good diamond player at day one, or day one of the first weeks, because like I said, this is very easy. All in all, it took me under an hour in order to get Eddie Mathews, and 30,000 exchange points probably cost me a couple thousand, like maybe 2,000 stubs, but you aren't really going to lose any. This is another reason why I recommend that you do the exchange mission, is you earn, what would it be, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 stubs throughout doing this program. You're probably still going to make stubs even if you do the exchange mission, if you do those 74, 73, 72 overall bronze players with the exchange in order to get this player. So very easy, very simple, but if you guys are having some trouble or wondering how you should go about it or who you should pick, because there's 4 different options, none of them are bad, but if I had to rank them, Eddie Mathews is number 1. At 1B, if you're looking for more of a pitcher, then Dennis Eckersley, I could even say, is better than Eddie Mathews. This is just, in my opinion, what is more valued at this point in the DD cycle. Then I would say Pudge is probably number 3, but I'm going to have my cap at catcher, so I'm not going to worry about that for now. And then Carlos Gonzalez, none of these are bad, but at some point, I assume we're going to get more evolution players. If that does change the way you get them, then I will make another video, but otherwise, it should be the same thing for all evolution players for the rest of MLB The Show 20. Like I said, if you guys have any more questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below in the comment section. I'll be glad to go ahead and assist you any further that I can. But like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys are great today. There you guys, Zodi. Of these right here. We're gonna open these up and we're gonna see how much stubs we can make overall. So all gold cards, of course, like Snell, that's not that at all. You see by the sell now price, even if I put in 1850, that is still plus 500, not even including the fact that it's gonna be more.